Hello and welcome to the Answers to Lemon, the smartest icebreakers from the dumbest dudes. Do you need to entertain the demons in your head that haunt you this Halloween season? Well, distract them from giving you all the curses and the bad vibes with some weird questions, or maybe just talk to your friends and family with them. It's a fun way to start a chat. Either way, showing you how to exorcise the bad vibes is none other than your god of VOD, Connor.
That's right. And here is the answer is a pumpkin instead, or is it just maybe the answer's lemon, but it's hollowed out like a jack-o'-lantern. Ooh, a jack-o'-lemon. Ooh.
I really like the idea of the answers of pumpkin for our Halloween episode. That's what this is getting fucking named on the episode list. Nicely done, Connor.
Got it in the first 40 seconds.
But that lovely little witchy giggle that you hear in the background is none other than founding member of the podcast, Hex Girl Supreme, Aaron.
If I had two other friends near me, that would be the Halloween costume this year. Hex Girl.
Which Hex Girl would you be?
I have to be the red one. What's her name?
The one with the long hair? Yeah.
Yes.
The one that everybody is like, oh man, I got a crush on you and I don't know why.
Exactly. That would be.
I think some of us know why.
I mean, I know why now.
Like
I didn't realize that I was into goths when I was like 10.
See, I think I don't know if this is exactly the right point in the timeline. It could be Hex Girls was number one, but like I'd started noting a trend like with Sam from Danny Phantom.
That was so much after the Hex Girls, my dude.
Was it? Maybe yeah. She was the one that I understood. Actually, I might have been too afraid of that Scooby-Doo movie to develop like a crush that could survive in the world. That one, there were actual monsters in it. That's not okay. Scooby-Doo is a safe space where there isn't anything supernatural. It's the whole point of the show, and then they put real spooks in.
That's Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island, man. That's with the cat people. That might have been your furry awakening. Scooby-Doo had a lot of the movies had a lot of stuff because the witch's ghost was a fake witch until they actually did summon the real witch.
Where were the aliens?
That's a third movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, but they did summon a real witch.
Yeah, in the Witch's Ghost one with the Hex Girls. Also, apparently there's like a Yeti one with the Hex Girls in it too, but I don't remember that one. I just know that exists. I'm your humble host, Evan. That's the third voice that you've been hearing that's been blathering on like a banshee. Boom! I'm getting all the spooky up in front. You know this is a Halloween episode. You can't see it. We're all wearing makeup. At least I am.
I'm not wearing makeup. Evan did kill it with the, I want to say, zombie, right? We're going zombie? Frankenstein? Yeah. It's good. I wore my spookiest shirt. It has screws on it for reasons I don't quite understand.
But is that blood? Oh, no.
I talked myself into buying it to go with my, like, fun kid button-down collection. Like, sometimes it's candy, sometimes it's sharks. And I was like, screws, like hardware, you know? Like, you're gonna build a birdhouse, I guess.
I've done construction on my house. I didn't electrocute myself.
Yeah, but you can't just have a screw covered shirt. It like just screws is weirdly menacing, and there's also a teeny tiny little thing on it that says "obey."
I like the implication for the Halloween season. Aaron, what's your spooky getup?
I am a jack-o'-lantern.
It's really cute.
It's very good.
It's a very good sweater. Did you make it?
No, I wish. I think I found it at Marshall's like many moons ago.
Yeah.
So it's on I have like a pretty, I would say I have like 4 Halloween spooky sweatshirts that get
Okay.
busted out around this time of year. So I get to have kind of like a Halloweeny outfit every day of
Love
like
that for you.
Halloween week.
Did we dress up last year? I feel like we did, but I can't for the life of me, or the death of me, remember what was going on.
Oh. I don't know either, man. I could not tell you. I know I had candles last time. I know that I ran around my house going, "Oh, I know what's great for the background. Candles." And
Yeah,
my things around Halloween that I can wrap around the candles.
it really does look great. Like
Mm-hmm.
it is as bitchin' as ever. And I know Erin had her little friend. Was it Montgomery?
Herman,
Herman. Oh, right, because Herman Munster.
he's downstairs.
Yeah. But yes, it is the spookiest show of the year at the Answers 11, where we get Aaron on and we talk Halloween. But before we get into the spooky questions, we ask the scariest one of all in the year of our Lord 2025 Anno Domini. How have you been? Let's start with Aaron.
What a year. What a
Yeah, I
year.
know, right?
We'll stay with a positive though. Since the last time I was on the podcast, I've become a homeowner.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Mazel tov.
I'm officially in the burbs.
Don't
And
dox yourself. We have
Okay.
2 listeners.
I'm in the burbs, got a quarter of an acre. No, 0.4 of an acre, almost half an acre. But on the
Big money.
spooky-
Look at you go, girl.
Not when we have to rake it or mow it. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, it's great until you have me and Mar, my partner, trying to do yard work.
Yeah, it's time to develop some very eco-forward ideas about rock yards.
I'm like, maybe in 3 years, I really want to like redo our yard with clover because you only have to mow it like once or twice a year, max.
And it's really healthy for the bees.
Yeah, it's really good for pollinators and like it just looks really pretty. But keeping it on spooky, so we're not completely unpacked. So like the inside of the house isn't really decorated, but we have our porch decorated. And I was sitting outside one day and there was a mom walking with her toddler and
Yep.
they called us the spooky house. And I was like,
That's so cute.
I've made it. I've made
You
it.
won.
So we are spooked out, at least outside. Really hoping for some trick-or-treaters this Friday, but enjoying our first major holiday in the new abode.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that. I'm glad for the positivity. I'm sending you all the good vibes for the trick-or-treaters. I, too, am excited about that because supposedly we live in a place where finally kids will show up and get free candy from us, which is all we want.
I'm right there
What
with
about
you.
you?
I'm also praying and hoping for children to show up on Halloween.
All right, because you haven't been in your new house at October. Why am I saying October with an A? October.
Maybe like October. No, that's aliens again. No, I've got like Attack from Mars. Is that it? I feel like
Search
skeletons
me,
also
dog.
say Ack, right? Like they gotta say Ack. All they have
Either
is
way,
sticky
I
feet.
got no bones about it. Bones about it.
Rescued.
I'm doing bad today. Anyway, Connor, you're telling us about your trick-or-treating and how you been.
Yeah. I do love me a spooky season. I've been really loving the fall colors, all that stuff.
Hooray.
Got some Halloween plans. I went and did a Booze and Booze tour, which is Booze BOOS and Booze BOOZE. It was a little mini pub crawl. Got to hear some spooky stories about ghost children who pop up at people in the hotel, like that
Okay.
kind of stuff. Pretty good
Cool.
time. Do enjoy a ghost story.
Mm.
It's a spooky story of adulthood. I made plans to go to the art museum or the science museum after hours with my wife, and we've really been looking forward to it. But then the tickets were sold out.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Those tickets have been sold out for 20 years.
Why? 20 years to the day.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the case. Are you, is was there like a thing that you were hoping to catch that you're now gonna miss, or are you just gonna redouble efforts for next weekend?
No, I mean we're gonna make another trip out for some spooky cocktails at the Raven Bar in town. It'll be a good time. We'll make it work.
Nice. Very glad to
I
hear that.
might show up for a costume contest on Saturday night.
Oh, is your kit all together?
No, no, I
Oh
might be
no.
buying a very expensive pair of overalls to make my Greg from Over the Garden Wall costume work. Everything else is together, but the overalls are like 80% of the costume, like
Yeah.
count like visually. So I do need to get those right.
Oh no. You've had no luck finding any overalls at the Goodwill, or you just not want to deal with
No.
dyeing denim?
No, haven't really found anything at Goodwill. Tall person, need overalls, no luck.
Ah, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's the case, my man. Good luck in your search.
I'll make it happen. It's gonna work. It'll be great.
I have
Looking
I
forward
have
to
the
it.
utmost of faith in you.
Yeah, how about you, man? What's the Halloween season doing to you?
I guess the spookiness of my time is, I think, the sad is starting to affect me. Because I don't know, today was a bad day, but other than that, stuff's been really quite lovely. October is the one month of the year that I remember that survival horror video games exist. And my friend Mike, hi Mike, was insane enough to say, "Hey, if I buy Silent Hill F for you, will you play it?" And so I'm now just like this man's little video game puppet, but I'm having a blast because I love these new spooky games.
How's that holding up? How are you feeling about it?
I think it's great. It like the combat is a little bit more combat than Silent Hill has been up to this point. As far as the stuff that I played, I stopped at 4. But the vibes are on point. Shit is spooky, as the YouTuber Nitro Rad would say. Shit's rusty, all doors locked.
Awesome. I know
Yeah.
you're particular about your Silent Hill, so I'm glad it's working out for you.
Yeah, so that's been good. I actually I actually started up Silent Hill 1 on my little Game Boy. Just to scratch the itch in the meantime, and now Steam just put a bunch of games on sale, so I'm gonna be scary into Christmas at this point. So let's rock and roll with the devil. Boo. I feel like I had something. Oh, and Lee and I had a lovely time over the weekend. We went to a little like family farm thing. They do like apple picking. We didn't do apple picking, but what we did do is all you can carry pumpkins for $30.
That's a challenge if I ever heard one.
That's a
There is
good
a
deal,
very
though.
there's a very cute picture of me on the internet somewhere, holding way too many fucking pumpkins. Like the big one was heavy enough as was, and then Leah threw on a smaller one because she wants I say we, yeah, that one.
Yeah,
That's the
Aaron has
one.
pulled up the photo,
Yep.
and Evan is
So
holding
there
many
are
pumpkins.
two pumpkins because we're carving two pumpkins this year because we're doing a little story. And then just a bunch of gourds to keep around the house. My biceps gave out as soon as we paid. But yeah,
Did you
no,
know
it's
that
good.
originally they carved turnips, not pumpkins?
Is it because turnips are delicious?
I think they were just more readily available in like Celtic Ireland back in like the early days.
I'm thinking of radishes. I don't think I've ever eaten a turnip.
You probably had a mashed turnip or something like that.
They
Okay.
get slung around Thanksgiving time. People mash a
Yeah.
turnip, and then if you put enough butter in them, it's good. But like, texture's a little grainy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll stick with radishes, please. And don't get me started on beets, man. Get out of the way. I want a beet now. Have you guys ever had a roasted beet sandwich?
Don't get me started on beets. I I was in a good mood today. I don't like the concept of beets.
Yeah, Connor's tried beets at my house, and he's like, oh, it tastes like dirt. Blah.
Beets is dirt from the ground. That's what beets is. You know how like potato looks like dirt? Well, beets is dirt.
Have you had a pickled beet?
Yes, I have.
And still dirt.
Still dirt.
Damn, okay.
Just man, it just goes to show that people with Polish backgrounds are stronger than people with Irish backgrounds.
And like we've got a pretty like particular ratio on that too, because now we can see, if we're going to go with this 3/4 Polish to 1/4 Irish, totally beat happy. But my 1/4 Polish, 3/4 Irish, not tight on beets. Yep. Although I will say I do get into arguments with my mom, who is 100% Irish, about beets on a regular basis, and she loves beets.
They're delicious. They're so good. So the roasted sandwiches, you put a little goat cheese and some honey drizzle on that, and you're like, oh man, this is so good.
I am going to share a fun fact about beets. I found out today that half of table sugar is derived from beets. That beets are one of the best way to extract sugar to put into your little sugar dish.
Where did you hear that fact?
Science Versus, a podcast. They were talking about how sugar is not that bad for you. If 10% of your calories is sugar, you're probably okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure.
It seems insane, doesn't it? Doesn't that blow your mind?
It does. But I'm trusting I will verify after the podcast because I don't want to bore people by waiting, and I don't want to bore me by editing. Boom, jokes, got them. You know what else we got? We got a ton of Halloween questions for you, our two listeners. And I think we should get into them right now because that midnight oil is not getting any less burnt.
All right, that is number 29.
Number 29, scrolling down, we have which classic horror movie monster is the best cook?
I do want to start off by giving a no one should say Dracula.
Oh, whoa! What kind of person are you to be like, hey, you can't say the rules? This is since when? Who made you God of Odd?
You did first off. Second off, you can say Dracula. I'm just going to let you know I'm going to fight you about it.
Okay.
All right? We're all our own people, but if you say Dracula, I'm coming after you.
Okay. Well, straight up, my answer is not Dracula. So I kind of want to hear your beef. Unless Aaron, are you starting fights with Connor? Are you going with the big daddy from Transylvania?
I kind of told myself before this podcast, I was like, the past 2 years, I've pretty much admitted I'm weirdly in love with Dracula.
That's because he's a vampire. That's why there's so much vampire romance out there, because duh.
I was Team Jacob.
Dude, Jacob sucks.
Come back around, huh?
He's so abusive to Bella.
And Edward's a fucking creep.
Yeah, but at least he actually cares about her.
But, like, Jake, I don't know, Edward's all bleh and sullen and, like, weird. And Jacob has, like, this pack and this great family. And, like, they're always warm and I'm always cold. So I don't need a cold-blooded bitch. I need a warm-blooded bitch. Insert werewolves. Anyway. No, but because I've kind of doted on Dracula for the past 2 years, I've decided I can't bring him up in any of my answers this
all right.
year.
Friendship ended with Dracula. New friendship with Connor. Why are you ragging on Dracula? Unleash the fire. Unleash the hellfire. Boom, spooky.
Dude can't bring garlic to the table.
How's he
supposed to cook me anything?
I knew it.
He's got all of the seduction. Like, I'm sure if he cooked me something, I would love it. But that's just because I'm already under his spell.
Sorry, I don't know why, but I just thought of like those like thirsty like cooking TikToks where it's just the guy cooking shirtless. Like, man, Dracula would kill it.
Dracula would be a top-notch influencer, no doubt.
But yeah, no, I think with at least in our cultures, how pervasive the love of garlic is, it really is a non-starter for. Hey, why does this just not taste as good? Why don't you ever make me any pasta?
I am going to give an answer, not an anti-answer
Yes,
now.
please,
I'm
please.
gonna say Frankenstein, top-notch chef,
Okay,
the
all
best.
right.
I'd go so far as to say the best
Why?
because
Why?
Frankenstein hates fire, and that means that he's had to learn how to cook without heating anything up.
He's just a big sous vide man.
He's like very raw diet guy. But
Just really likes boiled food.
yeah, well, no, he can't boil shit, man.
That's what a
like,
fucking sous vide does. It boils it without the fire.
I don't know enough about sous vide to argue with you about that, but I feel like for a very,
Dog,
very
I
long
bought
time,
you one. You
yeah,
made pasteurized egg yolks that you squirted into your own mouth.
I did do that, and that was a very good time. But my issue with it, I think that Frankenstein, I'm putting him in historical context. And I
Okay. All
reckon
right.
Frankenstein, when sous vide was invented, I don't know if that was pre or post plastic bag, but he already would have had to live his life. The only
Okay.
option to heat things up was fire, and he hates fire. Fire bad, fire burn. He doesn't want that. So he's had to
Okay.
figure out how to cook things without any heat, without any fire.
Okay. So, how is that the appeal for you? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not on board yet. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to understand.
It's weight training. Anybody who
Oh.
has to limit themselves so severely that they need to learn how to make a good dish without ever being able to reach for literal temperature changes, master fundamental skills the rest of us never even touch. And I think in the grand scheme of Frankenstein's life, he would have gotten over his fear of fire to the extent that he could work with modern technology like, a stovetop. I think that he could probably work that out. Not like natural gas. I don't know. That's kind of iffy. But he would have already been forged in the non-crucible of having to learn how to cook without fire.
Okay, all right, all right. I understand. You have referenced the latent Dragon Ball Z that lives in the back of my head with weight training, so I can vibe with that. The last question that I need to ask you on this is, what is his specialty meal or specialty deal? Like, please don't let this change your answer. But for some reason, based on what you said, I think he makes a mean bechamel because it's so temperature controlled.
Hmm. You know, I'm thinking something like a really nice, delicate, chilled, like cucumber soup.
Oh, okay, so this guy's a great weight trainer. He can finally use fucking heat. Here's a cold soup. Here's a cold soup.
A cold soup that got him through the 1700s. 1800? When did they make that? When did that book happen?
Dude, Lee and I were talking about Frankenstein today, and she found out that I never read it, which is surprising to me because I don't know how many times I need to tell people I'm illiterate.
I've never read that classic literature either. Sorry.
Okay, Aaron, I thought you would have. You're shaking your head no.
No, it's on my list. I have it like queued up on my Kindle, ready to go.
Okay, well,
I haven't actually read it yet.
in the meantime, which guy's cooking dinner for you while you finish your other book?
So I'm a little torn, but I'm gonna go with The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Okay, this is left field. You have a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah. I've already said that I was going to attack Dracula, but I hate seafood, and everything about the creature from the Black Lagoon makes me think like his idea of cooking is equivalent to Gollum, just like raw and wriggling.
I was assuming sashimi. Like, at least he'd cut it up.
So that's kind of where I'm going, is unlike Connor, I love seafood. And
Correct.
it's right there, it's going to be so fresh. And when I was watching this movie, like maybe like a year or two ago, I was like, he was trying so hard to get his woman. throughout that entire movie. Like,
Yep.
I think he
Mm.
would pull out the stops. Not saying that I'm like the woman he's trying to grab this go around, but like, I feel like when he sets his mind something to it, he sees it through and he puts on the moves for it.
Okay.
So,
Here's the thing. He might not be seducing you, but like you're the wingman. He's got to like test the meals on somebody,
right.
and you'd be like, "Yeah, buddy. Nah, this one's not that great, dude."
And I'm thinking like, I don't know what lives in his lagoon, but we could do like some ceviche, or we could do some like seaweed or like sea cucumber, whatever, whatever. I feel like he would get like really kind of funky with it. And like I think there would be a lot of misses, but I think every dish would be incredibly interesting, and that's kind of more so what
Mm.
I'm here for.
I am swayed by the like obsessive intensity that he could bring to this brand of cooking. And he's definitely going to be working with flavors that people have never heard of
Yeah.
because he's eating
Exactly.
things that no one can eat.
Cool. Cool. Now, my only concern for him though is like if
The
he's
webbed
built
fingers. Yeah, the webbed fingers. How's he going to hold a knife?
two fears.
Well, he has like sharp talons though. He can just zip.
Oh,
He can just use his claws
Okay.
and
a
cut
chef's
things.
best tool is his hands.
Yeah, as long as he's washing.
Yeah, no, my one concern would be like the you know how you can't drink water in other countries because you haven't built up the natural immunity to the microbes that are hanging out in that part of the world as opposed to our part of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be afraid that he's got that like that good white blood cell count that we would find poisonous.
There are worse
So
ways to
it-
go.
No, yeah.
Yeah, as long as you survive the meal. And I mean, that intensifies the experience in some ways. It's like having pufferfish. Of the like you need to have a chef who is so exquisitely well trained that they can keep the poison away from the food, except that his just is gonna have the poison in it because of you just can't do anything about that.
No, I like it. I like it. This has sold me even more on the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Very good answer. I guess it's my turn. I am going with The Mummy.
Oh
I see
yeah,
I see
He's-
skepticism on Connor's face. Agreement on Aaron's.
the mummy is so slow and poorly coordinated and is covered in bandages by definition. And I'm worried about what is going to like cough up into the air every time the mummy moves. It's like Pigpen moving
So-
around.
Connor, there is a difference in a restaurant kitchen between a chef and a sous chef.
Uh-huh.
So the chef is the one who comes up with all the meals, and the sous chef is the one who implements them. And I
Right.
don't think that there is a monster with a more refined palate than the mummy. That bitch used to be royalty. So they have eaten all of the different pleasures accessible to them. So this refined palate bleeds over into further culinary endeavors that they can extract the most flavor, the best combinations for your plate and arrangement. They may not be the best cook now, but I think they have the most potential.
Most potential. I'm
'Cause
having a tough time getting over the like dried out, desiccated tongue involved in being a mummy.
He ain't eating my food, baby. Also, you can rehydrate shit, man.
Well, I'm maybe
That's
maybe
space food.
maybe that's the mummy's first task is to create a meal that will literally revive its palate.
Oh my! Can you imagine how good food, like the food, would have to be to bring your taste buds back to life? Literally.
Yeah, this is a very medicinal meal. This is keto pre post. I'm not even sure. but
Dog,
it's something to it.
I have had hot Dr. Pepper. I am okay with putting medicinal flavors in my mouth.
And at what point does the mummy's curse come into play? Because there is a curse that's coming your way. Is that something that just happens if you're rude to the wait staff?
Probably, I like in talking with Leah about movie monsters today. Apparently, the mummy's curse goes to whoever awakens the mummy, and that wasn't me, man. We just met in line at a Starbucks. I just wanted a blonde roast.
Okay. I tell you what.
So we're good.
I think I'd stretch it to whoever disturbs the mummy's rest. And so that sounds like sending the food back for a bad reason.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This has too much salt on it. And then they bury the customer in a mountain of salt, like the dunes of the Nile.
And in the year 6000 AD, that person is the mummy, and now they work in the next kitchen as a servant.
It's like the cat distribution system. It's just how new supernatural chefs are made.
Mhm.
All right. I think this one's been in the oven long enough. Let's move along to something else.
All right, we're looking at 62.
62 is, what are you handing out to trick-or-treaters instead of candy? Now, we know there's always those households where you get like a book or like a little like, here's a Jesus coin. You know, it's like shit that you don't want to receive as a kid.
Mhm.
I assume we're going to make the kids want to come to our houses. Because, like, I don't know, man. I remember being a kid and getting candy. I remember the houses that sucked. And I remember the houses that were cool, where, like, one old man gave me a film camera.
That's really out of left field, but so good.
I think it might still be at my dad's house. I remember to this day of just like, I realized later he was just throwing shit away through children.
What a wise old man.
But I got a film camera that I never used, but still think about 20 odd years later.
Okay. All right. Evan, I am going to defy you because you said that you want the children to come to the house.
I said I assume.
Okay. Well, you don't. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop assuming. Because I'm going to give the children a clothespin.
I don't know why. I thought you were going to say a gun. I don't know why my brain went. I've been playing too much Silent Hill, man. Okay, why a clothespin?
The children will get a clothespin.
Oh, hang on. Time out. One of the like little ones with the hinge with the snappy, or one where you just go poop
with the snap.
Oh, okay. I always like the other ones better.
The children will get a clothespin.
Okay. Why? You're a psychopath. Why?
They won't notice the clothespin. The clothespin will be placed on their person, unbeknownst to them. As if to say, you could have died tonight.
What gift are you giving the kids? Is this a trick or a treat, my man?
This is the bone-chilling terror of Halloween.
Okay, I was hoping that you were giving them the gift of a better appreciation for life. But no, you're just giving out mental scars that are gonna funnel to your psychologist office. You're that. I see what you're doing.
Money. This is how it gets started.
Okay, just the horror of Halloween is what you're giving to the kids. Also, was this number 69? Did you say 69 and I just glazed right over it?
62.
Damn. Okay, sorry. I'm everywhere today, guys. I apologize.
Yeah, I think the kids will get there will be like some obstacle course to this, and I think that you could do this in a way that parents wouldn't necessarily send their children away, but there would be like 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 small fence, and like just like hidden shadows and dark corners and things on the way to get the candy. It would be
Yep.
fun in retrospect, especially because the kids would know it's very like I'm going for a very haunted house kind of a presentation here. There will be candy on the other end of it. And then the kids will get out of the situation and be like, "Oh, did you get a clothespin? Did you get a Oh my God! Oh, I didn't even see him. Did you even see him? Oh wow!" Like that.
So now, do the clothespins like hold a note that says I could have killed you? Because I don't think they would think I
No.
would have died. They would just be like, man, what a weird old man.
I think there may be an explanatory sign, or maybe, yeah,
Just
like at the beginning of it.
like on the way out of just like, by the way, the clothespin's a metaphor for death.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah, like I am he who moves unseen. Uh, Ookie spooky. Because one of my theories of terror is that fear is when something is going to get you. Terror is when something was always going to get you and you didn't know it.
I don't know enough about stars to dispute it. I like the logic. You're a terrifying man.
That's what I got. What about you two? What are you gonna give the kiddos?
Nothing scary.
Okay, I
Nothing
thought you were
to
just gonna say
symbolize
nothing. Damn,
death.
what a bitch.
Hey, I did not buy 8 pounds of Halloween candy when I don't even know if I'm gonna get trick-or-treaters to be stingy ever.
You got some
Um,
Child's Play, right?
what's that?
Some what?
Child's Play, the brand of candy with it's like Tootsie Rolls and Tootsie Pops
Oh, I was like,
and
Chucky movie?
dots.
I was like so confused
People
for a second.
No, the
do
candy
people
that
know
our
that?
family got for 30 fucking years.
No, I didn't. Rip.
Huh.
There's still
Rip.
time. No, wait, no,
There's
you already
still
bought eight pounds. That's what I got to get for the kids.
8 pounds and bubbles with in the shape of like skeletons in case kids can't eat candy.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got the teal pumpkins out front? Teal
Yeah.
pumpkins are the here's a fun little
Yeah.
PSA. If you put teal pumpkins outside of your house, it means that you will provide allergy-free alternatives for trick-or-treaters.
Did
Yeah.
not know that. I thought you were talking about the little pumpkins Evan gave us, the little like blue
That's what
ones.
those are for. Those are specifically designed for like to be in the like
Ah.
the blue buckets as Leah refers to them.
Oh, okay. So I got to buy a blue bucket. Okay.
Yeah.
Blue
Get a bunch of
bucket.
spider rings and put some real spiders in there.
Okay.
Yeah, those are
Spiders aside,
allergy-free.
we have
Which is
so many
scary as
spiders.
hell.
I could easily get some real spiders because there's probably 75 in my house right now. She old. She old, and we
Very
have a
good.
lot of spiders at all times. But
Very, very good.
I would personally be handing out ballpark style hot dogs to all the girls and
Ooh.
boys and children that are coming through. Couple
Now
reasons.
you
Go
doing
ahead.
cam, you all natural casing, or you doing like Nathan's all beef? Like what's your style? Hebrew
We're
National?
we're a Hebrew National household.
Okay.
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 So Hebrew National and a couple things. One, sometimes I don't know joy like a hot dog in the wild. You know what I mean? You're at
I've
like a
never known that
game.
joy.
You're
No,
at a
no,
like
yes.
you're at a baseball game and you're just like, holy shit, they have hot dogs. You're at a carnival and you're like, oh, there's a grill. They have hot dogs. Like there is just something about like
Yeah.
stumbling upon a hot dog that
Yeah.
just like it's joy. It's pure
So
unadulterated joy.
Aaron, I had this experience relatively recently. A couple months ago, we went out to eat with Joe and his girlfriend. And as we walked up to the door to get into the restaurant, it had a sign that today is hot dog day when the city of Worcester does like a hot dog, like, what's the word? Like a bus route.
Tour?
The thing you went on with drinking, but for hot dogs.
Hot dog
Crawl.
crawl.
Thank you. Yes. And it was like 2 hot dogs and a beer for $10, and I was over the moon. I was so excited to get like 2 shitty boiled hot dogs that I could put some little yellow mustard on. And one came with sriracha ketchup, and the other one was Laugon Ma chili crisp relish. It was
This is
amazing.
a story so good it's made it onto the podcast twice now.
Because a hot dog in the wild is magical, Connor.
Yeah, no,
There's
I'm
about
sold.
it.
I when you said a hot dog in the wild, I thought that you were like a stranger gives you a hot dog, which does sound really, really special and magical to me. This sounds like less unhinged than that, but
Mhm.
also fantastic.
I
Okay,
have
so now
actually
what?
had that type of hot dog in the wild though. One time at a tailgate in college. I was walking by
Awesome.
random people and I was like, I'm hungry, and I got a free hot dog from a stranger,
Nice.
and I happily
Uh,
accepted it.
so Connor, have you had a hot dog in the wild now that you have a better understanding of it?
Maybe. I have been to a baseball game, but I'm so cheap. I probably didn't pay for a hot dog because those MFers are like $9 a pop, and I just can't do that. It's just not in me to pay $9 for a hot dog.
Worth it. Even
Yeah,
though
my
you can
life
get a
is
pack for
dry.
like $4, but that's besides the point. It's about the
That is
experience. You're paying for the experience and the happiness.
Mm, yeah.
so. Aaron handing out hot dogs. Hebrew Nationals for all the kiddos. Say more. Why?
Well, also too,
I mean,
besides obviously the joy of hot dogs, um,
Yeah,
trick
because
or
this does
treating.
fly a little bit in the candy thing.
Right, but we're balancing the candy. Not that there's anything wrong with like eating a fuck ton of candy on Halloween. It's what God intended.
Sure. Yeah.
But trick or
Yeah.
treating's what, like 4 to 6 p.m. If I haven't eaten
yeah.
yet, I'm a kid. I'm hangry. Maybe I had couple little snacks after school. It's not only a
Mm.
gift to the children, little gift to the parents and or the babysitters and or who's ever taking them around. If you got to get the kid a little like food, a little snack to keep
Oh,
them
Right.
going.
I would be grabbing extra kids off the sidewalk so I can get extra hot dogs as I bring them. Have you here? No. These are my kids, not those fuckers.
And then because I always want to be a house like we were talking about earlier, where you go to like time and time again. Like you have the
For the
street
reputation.
cred. You
That's right.
exactly like you're
Yeah.
like, yes, we have to hit up this house next year.
Dude,
And
they
it's
do
like
hot dogs.
now the parents like they don't have to worry about dinner before. They don't have to worry about dinner after. We are the spot.
Oh, that's amazing.
I like that because at first I was concerned that you have hot dog instead of candy. But now I realize hot dog is the rock on which you build your candy binge. If you have a hot dog first, I feel like that'll stabilize your stomach so that you can fit in
Exactly.
more candy without getting sick.
It's the balancing to everything else that Halloween is. It's giving them that little extra edge, that little extra push.
I really
So,
like that. Two things. One, I love the idea of instead of like leaving out a bucket with a take one, it's just one of those like 7-Eleven rotisseries that's got the hot dogs rolling on the metal plates. And two, so are you like a zombie? Are you dressed up as like zombie fast food, or are you like a hot dog witch somehow? Like, what's your costuming that goes with this? Because this feels like you're creating a setting, not just handing out, not just slinging dogs.
What now I've got a suggestion because I'm pretty sure you're also giving out candy, right?
oh, of course, there'll
Yeah.
be some for like for picking, but like the hot dogs are the main attraction.
So I've got to think that you are just walking up and down the lawn in the baseball
Just throwing them at
stadium
people.
costume. Get your hot dogs,
Yes,
hot and ready.
yes. And I'm like, I could make my yard into like a. So, near Evan's house, there's a little like skeleton vignette of like a football play.
Yes,
I
it
could
has
do
come
a
up on the podcast.
I could do a skeleton baseball field. And
That's
then I
so
could be
fun.
walking around the other part of my yard being the like undead. Come get
Like
your
at
hot
the
dogs here, guy.
like at the bottom of your driveway, you can make like a little ticket booth that has just like a dead skeleton in it. Oh, that's really good.
Really good.
Oh, I love that so much.
Please do this.
I'm
Please
like,
do this.
I'm gonna tell Mar we need like a $5,000 budget for Halloween next year, and she's gonna be like, "You're never allowed to talk to Evan and Connor ever again about any idea."
I can't actually memento mori the children of the neighborhood, but you could actually do this hot dog thing.
Like, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah,
It absolutely would be.
out of all of the answers tonight, Aaron, yours is the best with the like most promise, least amount of repercussions.
Right.
And I think it would have a positive effect on the like candy paranoia of like, ooh, razor blades. What if somebody put cocaine in my Twix? Because at the end of the night, everyone's like, I mean, this stuff is packaged. I just got a hot dog from a stranger. So like how like really, if we're all being honest with ourselves, are we really that worried? No, this is safe. It's inviting. Everybody trusts each other. This is community building.
That's really fun.
Exactly.
So I'm here to kind of impede all of the progress that you've made.
Okay.
Because I'm handing out 5-hour energies to the children because I really want to fuck with the parents. Oh, you thought a sugar rush was bad?
So all right. If I'm tracking this correctly, the kids who come to my house have either a fun little spooky "ooh, you got me," or a mind-numbing terror. The kids who come to Aaron's house get a meal and warmth and community bonding. And the kids who come to Evan's house just become gremlins that he unleashes back onto the neighborhood.
Circle. Full circle.
They're gonna be moving like bullets through to the next houses. They're gonna be so fast.
And now, with the same amount of insistence that Aaron does do the hot dog thing, I do want to plead with you, Evan. This is a very feasible, doable thing. You could just sort of seed your candy bucket with 5-hour energies. Please don't do that. Because it will increase the candy paranoia that Aaron is tamping down.
I wish they put razor blades in my son's apple. He broke his bed jumping on it.
It's 3 a.m., guys. It's 3 a.m. Sugar Rush didn't do this. My kid is chewing on wrappers at this point. He's done with the candy. The candy's gone.
I've never had one, but my mom says apparently when like the 5 hours are up, like you crash immediately. Like you go from energy to 0.
Bruh.
Yeah, but for all legal purposes and whatnot, I'm convinced that if I give 5-hour energy to like 10-year-olds, they're gonna have a heart attack way too young, and I'm not gonna do that. But it's a really funny thought.
Yeah, for legal purposes and ethical purposes.
Yeah, what's up, Aaron?
Isn't there kind of like a gift though? At least the parents would know when it would end. You're like, okay, like you're kind of counting down the clock versus like an organic sugar rush.
Yeah,
you're
a 5-hour energy and a timer.
Yeah, so that's okay, and I think that's what I am. I'm dressed up as a Grim Reaper because like I am time, I am Father Time, I am Death, but I've just got a Flavor Flav clock around my neck, and then they're like, oh, that's why it was 5 hours. What a bastard!
You can write like on their wrist. You can like write in their time of crash. So like when they go back home, the parents are like, all right, we got another 2.5 hours of this.
Yeah. Yeah, very fun. Very fun. I love the gamut. We've all done it, guys. We've done good, we've done bad, we've done confusing. All 3 flavors of podcast. What's our next question, Con?
All right, we're looking at 18.
Okay. 18 is, speaking of Halloween candy, what is the most underrated option? What's that one that everybody be sleeping on except for you because you're here to wake them up?
I want to get into a fight and say Three Musketeers, so I'm not going to.
Hey, Connor. You started all of them, but Aaron was starting. Let's shake it up.
Sorry, Connor.
No, please. I need to be silenced.
We get very formulaic sometimes, so it's nice to have the little like swap.
Swap it out. Thinking of the family candy that Evan explained earlier, I think one of the most slept on candies ever that like our family really only had at Halloween, and I've only ever really had at Halloween, are the fruity Tootsie Rolls.
Okay. I was so concerned you were going to say the fat Tootsie Rolls, and I was going to fight you.
No.
Because the like Tootsie Rolls are great. The fat ones are so gross. They are too thick.
Ones.
Yes, because that's a reasonable texture, easy to bite through. Like the big fat ones are like notched because you're supposed to bite them off at intervals. I don't need candy doesn't need to come with directions.
Yeah, and like I'm a fucking crocodile. How am I supposed to get through this? You think my jaws can eclipse a thick inch of Tootsie?
It's true. I don't like those ones. I like blacked those out. But the fruit Tootsie Rolls. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but
I think they might just be Fruity Rolls.
Fruity Rolls? I hope they're called Fruitsy Rolls.
I'm like fruity Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie. Fruit Chews. Oh, that's boring.
Yeah, it really is. They should have been Fruitsy Rolls. God damn it. Rolls.
Yep. Agreed.
So yes, underrated candy, the fruity Tootsie Rolls, Aaron.
So, I would say I like chocolate. But I'm probably a little bit more of like a gummy candy girl at the end of the day, like fruity flavors.
Yep.
And I feel like you get so much chocolate on Halloween, which is great. There's a time and place for it. But it's like, I would be so excited as a kid if I just got a pack of Skittles among all of the like Reese's cups just to like switch it up a little. And so I feel like the Tootsie Rolls, they're just like little bites that you can have in between your like Milky Ways and your Three Musketeers and your Butterfingers, whatever the heck else you're getting.
It's like the sushi ginger. It cleans the palate.
Exactly. It's like a little break, and they're just delicious. And they're fun colors. They're like little confetti candy.
2 questions. What's your favorite?
Cherry.
Good answer. 2, do you ever do what Mom does and twist multiple flavors together to make a new taste sensation?
No, but I'm totally gonna do that with the cherry and the lime one. Like
that's a good one.
Like a cherry limeade situation.
That's really good. I would always do the cherry vanilla to do kind of like a cream soda kind of thing.
That would be really good. The vanilla one is really good.
I like that one. That one's my favorite. Where do you stand on fruited Tootsie Rolls, Connor? Which one are you picking out of the pack?
You know, I think I had a rough selection of Fruitsy Rolls when I was a kid because they were always really old for some reason. Like
they were. They're so hard.
Yeah, but I've had them since, and I think that maybe there's just a weird trend of people who bought the Fruitsy Rolls who just kept them for like years and years that they just wouldn't eat them at the end of Halloween like you do with your Milky Ways and such. But no, they're great. I'm more of a lime guy. I do enjoy the cherry, but lime is my tops.
I like that we're all choosing different flavors here. Look at this lovely little cacophony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could trade. Like we could do business at the end of a night of trick or treating.
I never had friends, so I couldn't trade. I just ate what I got.
That's wild because I had a sister and another sister, and you have one of those things. Did you two not trade candy at the end of a trick-or-treating night?
We didn't go trick-or-treating together.
No.
I went with my best friend back in like school.
And I didn't have friends, so I didn't go.
You didn't go trick-or-treating?
I mean, I did when I was younger.
Oh, well.
But like I got to the point where I was just like handing out the candy with Dad and Uncle Joe.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. I was worried for a second that you had missed out on this.
I have a side question.
Fire away.
Because we were all talking about this earlier. What do you think it is? Because every like millennial / like older Gen Zer that I've spoken to, all they want for Halloween are trick-or-treaters. What is your guys' take on why all of us so desperately want a ton of trick-or-treaters? Is it like we're trying to like give the joy we had as kids? Are we searching for a sense of community in like olden times and like this crazy world? Like, what's the vibe?
I
think
think
it's community.
yeah. Because like I kind of what this podcast is about too is like that kind of like person to person connection, like that can get so easily lost through like virtual communication. Like even though we're all talking on Discord right now, like it's a little bit more personal because we're doing face to face kind of, and it's different than like Facebook messengering a person or whatever kids do these days, which I don't know, and I'm sorry, our two listeners. I'm just an ignorant old man. But yeah, I think we're trying to like keep things a little bit more simple. We want to see less online. We want to see more around us because like I don't know. Leah and I are always bitching about how communities are just like gone now. Like the music scenes are lessened because of COVID and just the way things are, like because we're not encouraged to create these spaces for others like we would before because shit's either too much money or there's no backing for it. Not to be a downer.
Yeah. Sorry, not to mess with the vibe, but it's something I've noticed. Every single person I've talked to that's like over the age of like 26, it's like the thing they are most excited for is the prospect of trick-or-treaters, and I think that's so sweet. I think it's
But
like
it's
a
also
very, I don't know, just like nice feeling that everyone's like, let us give back in some way and like
definitely
continue on the fun.
and like it's fun to just be nice and give gifts to people. Like you get to make a kid's night by throwing sugar at their face. How does that not feel great?
Or a 5-hour energy, and then you maybe give them a heart attack at the age of 8.
Dude, I will like fucking tail those kids just to watch the menace they cause their parents. I will stay far away because I'm pretty sure a lot of fists are gonna get thrown at me.
Yeah, you're gonna need
fun.
a real scythe. You can't walk around with something plastic. You're gonna need to defend yourself.
But segue away, Halloween candy. Which ones are we giving out that the kids aren't expected to? Underrated candy was the question. I couldn't come up with a good segue.
I'll tell you, I did not. I didn't think about this ahead of time. I've already got my Twix. Alita, my wife, has the Butterfingers ready to sling. But really, I think the most important candy, get it on Halloween, kind of similar to Aaron, like a little break from the chocolate, straight up sweet stuff, is just a little packet of Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, are you okay
gummy,
now?
but you also get, sour comes up from time to time, but I think Sour Patch Kids are one of the most approachable sour candies.
Kids or watermelon are you doing?
I go kids. But I could see an argument for the watermelon.
Yeah, I think the watermelon is the most beloved one, but like, my dad would buy me big ass bags of Sour Patch Kids every now and then, like the fucking 5-pound ones, and then this Pollock would sneakily eat it on me. And then be like, oh man, Evan, you're going through this candy really fast. I'm like, damn, I guess I am.
What's happening? Am I getting up in the middle of the night? Am I sleep eating?
Like, I knew I was eating a lot, but I was like, damn, I guess I was eating more than I thought. No, freaking, is there a positive way to say Indian giver in these days? Because I only know that term, and that feels really bad now. So,
yeah. I don't think there is an equivalent for that you give something only to take it back.
All right, well, then he's a boomerang buyer. I'm starting it. Boom.
I like it.
Butt face. Sour Patch Kids, really good call.
Yeah. I think, too, because if you do have just like a huge bag of Sour Patch Kids, it's kind of like pineapple where you eat it until your mouth hurts.
Yeah, you really do, though.
You do want just the little packet. That's the appropriate, like that's the best amount. I would always rather have like 8 or 10 Reese's peanut butter cups in a sitting. So I'm never happy to get just one, but I am happy. I think that it's good to get just like that packet of Sour Patch Kids. It breaks up the monotony.
Is 2, because I think the packs are just a little too thin. I think 2.
Well, you're factoring it through a lens of somebody's eating half of my Sour Patch Kids, so
Just skewing all my candy consumption. I like that. I like that answer a lot.
yeah. What about you? What's the underrated candy of the year,
Oh, this one's gonna piss off Connor. Candy cigarettes.
dude? Candy cigarettes are not candy, really. They're toys, and like
They're They're chalk and they're delicious. They taste so good. You just crunch on those fuckers and they're like slightly sweet plastic and you're like, yeah, I like this.
as long as you're not saying Necco wafers, which are chalk but not.
I love Necco wafers so much. You shut your fucking mouth.
Of a bitch. How can we not get to this? Is one of those like. All right. Last chance. Last chance. Candy corn. Only good the first two of them you have in a year, and after that you realize candy corn is awful. And especially if you get the pumpkin candy corns, that's way too much all at once.
Oh, we were in agreement
better.
until you brought up the pumpkins. The pumpkins are so much better than candy corn. Candy corn sucks. They're like you can't even give me the two of them. I'm like, no, fuck that. The pumpkins I will house. It is the exact amount of like that weird creamy texture of just like weird plasticine sugar that I want to bite through. And I found out this year that there is no substitute except no substitutions. Brock's is better than generic.
Will there never be peace between us?
Not with your stupid fucking takes on things, not like in cigarettes and pumpkins.
All right, I will say that pumpkins do have the advantage in that the candy corn gets like a weird plastic shell around it if it's exposed to the air for more than 10 minutes. I don't understand why. I know that it happens. And the pumpkins don't get that. But the pumpkins are so friggin' much. It's the exact same stuff, but just a ton of it. And that's more than 2 candy corns, which is the amount of candy corns anybody can tolerate in a Halloween season.
May I recommend biting them in half and enjoying them over time? Because I take my pumpkin, I take a bite in half, and I enjoy that. I go, yum. And then I throw the other half in my mouth. I'm like, oh, look, I got even more candy than I thought.
By the end of the first pumpkin, you're at 2.5 candy corns, and that's more than I can handle, more than I can enjoy.
Yeah, so in other good takes that I have, that Necco wafers are so good, dude. There's chocolate and wintergreen and spearmint and vanilla. Anise. They're all so great.
Is
Connor,
there?
You were at our house so often.
Cinnamon.
You never just saw like the Necco wafers my mom had half eaten on like every surface downstairs.
Yeah, she kept like 8 rolls in any given cupboard.
There were just always Necco wafers in our house.
We were devastated when they discontinued them and then so excited when they got brought back.
I guess I just thought that those Necco wafers were like the one thing of Necco wafers that nobody was going to throw away because it's technically candy, but nobody was actually eating.
Nope. I still buy them for my mom like almost every single time I see them like out in the wild.
Like Leah surprised me with Necco wafers when we were in Seattle.
You're telling me that Necco wafers have multiple flavors inside of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you could tell depending on the color of the disc.
They always just taste like bad chalk. Every single one of them. Without variation.
Yeah, no, they taste like good chalk, like candy cigarettes, which are fun to eat, fun to play with, and they come in fun little boxes that got Spider-Man on them because you can advertise smoking to children, Connor.
All right. I'll give you this. Candy cigarettes are fun to play with. I will eat them. But in a way that is totally separate from a desire for candy. I'll eat them in the same way that I think smokers trying to give up tobacco will chew gum. Like, it's just something I can do with my mouth instead of something I shouldn't be doing.
I think we've just proven that I have gotten the most underrated candies.
Look at
you underrating me, my dog.
I am underrating you Hardcore. Necco wafers. Damn.
Can I hit you with a little history?
Yeah, please.
Please.
Necco wafers are the oldest American candy that are still in production to this day. They started in
New
1847.
What is it the New England Confectionery Company?
Yes. And also,
Necco.
too, during World War II, the United States government ordered Necco to produce wafers for soldiers overseas. So during World War II, Necco would ship candy out to like soldiers over in Europe.
Good enough. I don't know why you would do that to them.
They came back, and it surged. So it's the official candy of World War II, American
If
soldiers.
if the
Delicious.
NECC in NECO stands for New England Confection Company, does the O stand for Oh God, what have we done?
No, it's the CO for company. Nice try. When's the last time you had a Necco wafer, bud?
Hand to God, probably at least 2 decades. Probably
So
two and a half.
your palate may have changed and grown. You may enjoy a Necco wafer in your adult age.
Oh God, I can't tell you how depressing I would find that.
See,
That would
I
tear
find that
me
so exciting
apart.
because that's even more candy to enjoy.
No, no, because when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time thinking all these adults are crusty and dry on the inside, and they have forgotten what it is to live. And if my 6-year-old self saw my adult self eating Necco wafers, he would think, oh God, he's lost it. The
Your
joy in his
ability
life is gone.
your ability to like worsen your own life by stubbornly digging your heels over nothing is so impressive.
I got to tell you, if you want to make that point, you should not start with Necco wafers.
I
The
could just point
community, the community will
to
bear
your
me
life.
out.
I All right. All right, let's see if Connor can fucking redeem himself with our last question, which is
51.
what's the best costume you guys ever wore? Oh man, I've had so many good ones.
I've had some really
Okay,
weird
I'm gonna
costumes.
go with Scott Pilgrim, but not just Scott Pilgrim. I was Scott Pilgrim's first life, and if you don't know how that went over, he got stabbed to death by Gideon. Was it Gideon Graves? Was that his last name?
That sounds right.
So I made my own Gideon Graves like anti-Triforce T-shirt. And then my friend Liz did all my makeup, and like I cut it up. I was covered in blood, like head to toe. I went through the whole day like that, like to classes and everything. And I did a photo op with my friend Mike. Hi, Mike. Where I made the sword, taped one side to the back, and had Mike hold the hilt to my front so it looked like I was being run through.
Nice. That's excellent.
Enough about me and my awesome Scott Pilgrim costume. What are your guys' best costumes?
I'm gonna say this was just one of the ones I had the most fun doing. It was my
Yeah.
first and probably only ever couples costume, and it was with my best friend Lauren. I think it was 2020. I think it was during COVID. I was
Yeah.
Chucky and she was the bride of Chucky. She was Tiff. Um, I have like a reddish tint to my hair. She's a blonde. So we did like I went to like the Target little boys section and bought like the
Yep.
biggest like Chucky looking shirt I could find, ripped it up, fake blood all over. I made Lauren in like a good way look so fucking trashy to like fully
Yep.
embody Tiff. Um,
Did you carry the little baby around?
Ben dressed up as Chuckle or he so I feel like we've talked about Ben on this podcast before. He's my other best friend from high school. And he came over and he was like he wanted to be in on it. And we had some orange hairspray, so we put him in like a purple sweater and like sprayed his hair orange. And then he like we went to like the burn after and he was Chucky's kid. All
That's
grown
so
up
good.
little family. But Ben is, bless his heart, doesn't know much of anything. So he sent out a Snapchat that night, like a selfie, and he called himself Chuckles Kid instead of like Kid because he didn't actually
Yeah.
know the name of the doll. So we were Chucky, the Bride of Chucky, and Chuckles' kid. But that was a very fun one. That was a fun one to do. And
Oh, that's really
I
good.
have a picture of Lauren somewhere on my phone. We did like summoning circle on the ground of our apartment. So like
Yeah.
when Tiffany's like trying to like raise Chucky from like the dead, there's like a picture of me like on the ground like in like the summoning circle. So we went all out for that one because it was COVID and vibes were low. We needed something fun. But it was very fun to get like friends involved and it wasn't even for
Yeah.
anything, it was just for us. But probably one of my favorite costumes to date.
Very cool.
That's really
With a
good.
full photo shoot and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, and I mean, you guys know me. I feel like last year we talked about like Ouija boards going like awry. I like made sure I was like, don't make it too real now. I'm like, don't actually close any circles. Don't actually light too
Yeah.
many can like
Yeah.
make it
Yeah.
look good, but I'm not actually trying to do any dark shit over here.
Yeah, you can hide the missing sigils with your body.
Exactly. But that was very fun. So even just for
Oh,
hanging
that's
around
really
the
good.
house.
What made you pick Chucky in the
Damn.
first place? Are you I don't know that you to be a horror movie fan. You just wanted a good costume.
So I do like campy slasher movies for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Um, if you're getting into like paranormal, like I can't do like The Conjurings or like Insidious or anything scary like that. But like if you want to show me like Friday the 13th, absolutely I can get like behind that. Yeah, Lauren and I we were just like looking at something to like do together and we were like bring on a couple. Like we were like, "Oh, we could be like Phil and Lil or we could be like
That'd be cute.
Lindsay Lohan from like The Parent Trap or thinking of like kind of like two-person people. And I randomly we were watching like Child's Play one day and we're like Chucky and Tiff. So it just kind of came to us because when we lived together, we still had cable. So we just had AMC on like the entire month of October. So there was just like always some scary movie like on in the background.
Yep.
So we were very inspired when we saw Child's Play that year. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was fun doing it with someone. I've never done like a couple's costume before, or too many like group costumes. So it was fun. It felt like a little bit more community. Halloween's really all about community.
Yeah.
It felt very like interactive. I don't know. We were able to really kind of build it out and have it be like a whole like experience for more than just one person.
I mean, that's really cool. And actually that makes me think of like at anime conventions, Aaron, like people who like do cosplay, like they'll have like fandom meetups. So like all the Sailor Scouts will go to like one room at a time. So
Hmm.
like you can take pictures all together and like meet new friends with similar interests. So I think that speaks to something of like the importance of community and just I don't know, having like doing silly stuff with silly friends.
And there's something so fun when someone like shares in those like little things where you're like, yeah, I liked Sailor Moon as a kid too. Like there's just like automatic camaraderie or something like that. But
Yeah.
that was a fun one. I still have my machete with like fake blood on it, and sometimes like Mar will just like randomly find it and she's like, "Can you get rid of this?" And I'm like, "No."
Oh, you know
Can I
what you
get rid
should
of my
do?
precious memory?
Like never.
You should tape the machete on your wall with one of your skeletons.
Oh my God. We don't have them anymore, but speaking of me and Lauren,
No.
oh no, I have like
Oh,
they just aren't unpacked, but it was making me
okay.
think of
I
like Halloween decorations and like machetes. When Lauren and I lived together too, I think we were at like Party City and we found them. Do you remember these, Evan? They were door covers of slashers. So like
yes.
Lauren had
Yes.
Michael Myers like on her door and I had
Yep.
Jason on my door and
Yep.
he was like wielding a machete. So you would like be walking in our apartment and you would like turn a corner and you would see like Michael and Jason like coming at you and that was fun. Um Mara didn't want to sleep over when I had those. She was like, "This is really fucked up." And I was like, fucked up or fun.
Yeah.
They brought me comfort anyway.
Very good. And Connor, just to answer your confusion, Erin, at her apartment and hopefully at her home soon, would have paper skeletons just hung up at the wall on the wall, and they'd put them into different poses because you can move the joints.
Mhm.
Right. Gotcha. Glad that that's not
All
going.
right. But bring us home, bud. What is your best costume?
Yeah, I at some point in time stopped caring whether other people got my costume and started kind of telling jokes that nobody would understand with my costumes. Like
Hetty.
the one of the first years I was you've played The Sims, or at least you're familiar with it. One of the career options, instead of being like a doctor, you could be a slacker, which I guess was like professional avoiding work or something. Like it didn't pay all that well for like the first several career boosts, but I was like, that's a crazy concept, and I decided to be a
Okay.
slacker, which like I didn't really understand at the time that it wasn't a real job, or like
Right.
so nobody had any idea what was going on with my costume that year.
Including you.
Yeah, yeah, not even I understood what was
Cool.
happening.
That that's fun. Carry on.
I think the best balance I've had between creative and legible. One year I was a Men at Work sign.
Like with the shovel?
Yep, I had a black morph suit and a shovel. That's all it takes. Occasionally, you just get like silhouette and like scoop, and you're doing it. That's the costume.
Did you incorporate any yellow background, or like if you saw a yellow background, would you run in front of it? Like,
I would have if I had ever had the opportunity, but I didn't have the. Yeah, I probably if I had put a little bit more effort in, I could have had a like just a great big square background that I could like prop up behind me from time to time, but I didn't quite get there.
that's really fun. What spurred you to think of that? Were you
Dude,
just
I've got
listening
no fucking clue. No idea. I don't know how it came to me, but I just latched onto it, and it's really attainable. It is just a black morph suit and a shovel.
No, but that is really fun and novel.
It's also incredibly scary. It's really scary to wear a black morph
Is
suit.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
And carry a shovel.
I mean, I had like a cheesy plasticky shovel, and it was still scary. There's something
Okay.
about I can't quite see your face that like,
Mm.
but you're reading as a human being, but you're a shadow, and all you need to do is look at somebody for a few seconds, and then just do like the slightest head tilt of like I'm interested in you, like you have captured my attention, and like yeah, people would run away.
Is that Uncanny Valley, or is it something different?
Yeah, I think some
I'm,
of it.
I'm like, Uncanny Valley is usually when something looks super human-like, but not quite. Like, there's one thing off about
Yeah.
it. So, like, a really realistic robot, but like who has like fucked up eyes is like Uncanny Valley, legally, technically.
I think it's in the genre, but not
It
yeah,
is.
not smack dab in the center.
Okay. Huh. Well, that's fun, and it is a terrifying thought. I'm now seeing shadowy men in my mind's eye.
It'll be perfect for when I have to put the clothespin on the children.
I was like, there's so much you could do with that black suit, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, any stick figure thing.
Yeah,
You could do a whole series of warning signs. You could have a shark eating you
you
because
could
it's dangerous to swim.
you could also just like put bones on the outside of it, and now you look
Hmm.
like a skeleton, in like maybe slightly more convincing.
Are you gonna use, I don't know, glowing bones?
You could use glowing bones. Be the scariest pirate there is.
So on a previous episode, Aaron, the question was, what is your pirate intimidation factor? And
Hmm.
Connor's is glowing bones.
I like it.
It's really good.
I like it a lot. You know how fucked up it is to make someone walk a plank?
It's pretty fucked.
That's gotta be so scary.
Making them opt into their own death. Yeah.
Right, and just like the vast nothingness of the ocean. That's like brutal.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
rather you burn me. Burn me at the stake. Don't make me walk the plank. That's fucked.
Because then the whole time you're walking it, you know, I'm going to die
Right.
more slowly and more painfully than if they just stab me through the heart with one of their cutlasses. But the cutlasses are right now, and the ocean death is later. And I think pretty much every time people are going to wind up walking the plank and taking the later bad death. And then you've got to spend those days and days thinking about how you chose this.
Right? I'd always take immediate death. Just stab me.
I think it takes character. I think you've got to really make it happen because I think your survival instincts would tell you to walk the plank to some extent.
Hmm. I really hope we never get to like a zombie apocalypse because I don't think I do have a strong will to live in super trying circumstances. I'm like, um, you know,
You know the joke I've been making since high school.
But the audience doesn't.
Oh, same. I'm just gonna kill myself. Use my body for whatever you need. I don't care. I'm dead.
It's really easy.
Yeah, I'm
In a
not.
zombie apocalypse, all you need to do is take like a semi-convincing bite out of your own arm and then be like, euthanize me. I don't want to infect
true.
anybody. Take me out.
Oh, I was just gonna take someone else's and just do it. Why put another person through trauma?
What's their day job? You got to think at a certain point they're like doing a community service.
Oh yeah, it's like at that point it's nothing.
Yeah.
Just like
It's a zombie
taking the
apocalypse.
trash out. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going out pretty early on before the kind of like survivalist hard ass stuff kicks in.
Oh my God, I'm like day 3, I'm out. Like
I don't know if I'm making it that long.
day 3, I'm out. I think I would just want to kind of see a little of what it's like. You know, just like
Yeah.
say I experienced it and then like gracefully bow out before shit really got wild.
Found in moonlight, strangled by your own bra.
I think in a zombie apocalypse, I would make it long enough to symbolize how the kindness of the old world will get you killed. Like, I would offer a loaf of bread to a stranger who would wind up like cutting my head off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Well, on this note, you made it to the end of the podcast. You didn't need to listen this far, but you did.
But you did.
And we appreciate it.
Ooh.
And we appreciate it.
You walked off the plank
if you want
of
to
our
get
entire podcast. One step at a time.
So if you want to get spooky with us, you can send your questions and answers to our email at
The answer's a lemon at gmail.com. No, lemonanswers at
Incorrect.
gmail.com. Fuck. I'll get it one day.
lemonanswers@gmail.com.
I can't learn. I swear, I think that you give me the email prompt only like every 5th time first. Usually you give me...
I give you the email prompt 90% of the time first.
That's exactly enough for me to learn it wrong the other 10% of the time.
If you just like listened to me when I spoke instead of just relying on muscle memory, man.
I was thinking about spooks. Sorry.
It's okay. We've only been doing this for 2 years. This is our 3rd Halloween episode?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Damn. If you want to get spooky with us online, all our social medias are...
The answer is 11.
The answer is a lemon.
He said, chagrined.
Love you, bye.
Bye.